All right, let's start again. So we're going to do macam semua ni, going to do a module, but in this module, I'm going to start with it because bagi sedikit what do you call it, how to, because it's a bit I'm pretty sure none of you guys pernah buat this kind of programming. It's a bit advanced daripada programming. So I'm going to help you guys to prepare the foundation, okay, fundamental. All right. So like previous model, this has 4 module. Okay. We start with a very basic of one-to-one communication. Okay. And then we're going to progress with one-to-many communication. And third of all, we're going to do some of parallel punya. This is where you apply what you have learned to do some kind of physics simulation or communication and so on. Okay. And lastly, we have some troubleshooting. So before this, okay, before this, we are usually done module in a group. Okay, one group this to model, one group this to this model. Okay. However, for this one, every one of you should do this model on your own. Okay, try to do it, and then in the coming next week, going to discuss what do you get. Okay, what do you get from your module? Maybe some like presentation, just sharing what you have learned, what you have done in your to with this model. Okay. So this is like usual. This is a process of self-learning juga, but yeah, going to do. So first of all, let's do model 1 first. Okay, there. So in model 1, I'm going to show you how to do a socket connection, a TCP connection. All right. The most important thing is for you guys to start your CMD. Okay. So now you should see my comment, my terminal. You can, for what I call it, for a lot of you guys, is window is accessed through the CMD command. You just pick a start menu to the CMD and you have something like this. Okay. And you have curious have any problem, just tell me. Okay. So like before, you have to, kan kita ada your, I dah bagi your, what do you call it, the this server access guide and user base PDF. Okay, you should have your username and also the password, and or everyone should already change the password. Okay, this is the username and this is the password. Okay, once you have, yeah, it tells in the access guide here, it already tells you that you must change your password the first time you connect to it. Okay, so let's connect to the server. So here at the page, for example, is mine is qnotes at link.com. What? Yeah. Okay, done. So let me do that again. So SSH, just want to, uh, this is the domain name. Okay, SSH QNOC. This is my username. Okay, so here we SSH to inside to the server. This is the command line. Okay, that is needed to access into inside the server. Uh, please, once you dah siap, can you raise your hand showing me that you guys dah access the server? Okay, good. Thank you, Akil. Mm, nice. Yang lain? Dah siap dah? Okay. Yang lain? Ada lagi? You have any problem, bagi tahu eh. Semua dah? Alright. Nak tengok siapa yang dah angkat tangan. AS memang tak show. The password will not show. You just just have to type your password and can enter. If it's wrong, it's going to tell you it's wrong. And if it's right, it's going to just masuk. Dia memang tak akan keluar password tu. You just have to type it. Anyone has other problem? Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to do this very slowly tau, because this is the first time a lot of you guys interacting with server in the terminal way, using the terminal. So yeah, I'm going to do this slowly. Okay. So anyone has problem? Okay. I assume a lot of you guys has done it. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is to what do you call it? Create your own directory. So before this, for example, your the command line to do a directory is mkdir, make dir. So for example, I want to this new directory name distributed. Okay, so enter. So when if nothing comes out, means that it's okay. Okay, if nothing is come out, that means it's okay. It only is going to tell you something is wrong when there's an error. If something is nothing happens, good. Okay, so another command line is ls. Okay, ls means that list. It shows the file and the directory inside your current directory, ls. Okay, so here you can see I have already several file, and the pink one here, the color depends on your computer. Okay, there's no default color. Okay, so here disturb has been created, so I'm just going to go in. cd is change directory. Okay, cd means that we want to enter the directory. Can enter. All right, once you have done this, please raise up your hands so that I know you have done. Whee! Yeah, please raise your hand if you have done it. Dah? Tolong angkat tangan kalau dah. Okay. Alright. So just to recap, siapa yang tu? Make dir, make dir is to make directory. So make dir disturb means that make directory, new directory name disturb. ls is list, is going to list out uh, all the file and directory inside the tu. So cd is change directory. So change dia masuk ke dalam disturb tu. Okay. Another useful command is pwd. Okay. Pathway to working directory. So what is the pathway? What is the path for your current directory? So here is your pathway. So everyone is going to see differently. Depends on to. So pwd home unique disturb. So this show that this is the current directory. Dah. So I want you guys to listen carefully. Buat nano, okay, server.py. So we're going to write the code nano server.py. Okay, and then turn enter, and you will give out something like this. This is like your notepad lah. Okay, notepad. Now I want you guys go to your this one and copy paste the server py ni. Jangan copy ni TCP server ni jangan copy. Start daripada import socket sampai the con close ni. Okay. Alright. Once you copy, you just paste it inside your nano here. It will come out like here. Okay. So all the instruction how to use nano is provided below. Okay. Yang prosophin is control. Okay. So if want to exit, is control exit. Control X, you will exit. Okay. So once you dah paste ni, paste the server, and alright, before you save, okay, I want you guys, I'm going to make a new document. Okay, ni dah buat. Okay, every one of you has to take one port number. The port number must be between 8,000 to 8,100. You can pick any number between that. For example, I want to pick port 8001. Okay, this is my port and no one else can use this port. Okay, I want you guys to pick a number, pick your port number between 8,000 to 100, 8,000 to 8,100. Once you have chopped that number, anyone else cannot take that number anymore. Please put your comments here. Okay, what is your port number? Okay, dah. So once you have picked your port number, you must add it here. For example, I have picked 8001. So you have to change here your port number. Remember, you have IP address and also the port. Okay. Port ni adalah pintu. Pintu mana nak masuk? Okay. Once you have pick your port number, you have make sure that you are copy paste everything is correctly. Okay. Once you have done that, control X. Okay. And it will ask you here, save modified buffer, press Y for yes. Maksudnya dah save. Dah. Enter. And it will close. Means that your your file, you have written a code there. Okay. If you want to check, you can tulis cat kucing cat server.py. This will tell you what is the content of the server py. Cat ni content actually. Okay. Macam ni lah. So it's correct. Dia beritahu import socket, my port is correct macam tu. Okay. Once you have done all of this, please raise your hand again so that I know that you guys are ready. Okay. Dah? Please raise your hand once you dah ready. Kalau ada masalah ke apa, you can put in the chat box, can talk, and I can, yeah, can talk lah. You can talk and I can help you with what your problem is. Okay, masa sekarang tak ada lagi. Kalau dah siap, raise your hand eh. Yay! Okay. Yang lain, dah siap, sedia. Kenapa, kenapa? Tell me, what happened? Kejap doktor. Okay, 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 okay. Very fast, fast, very fast. Okay, okay. I slow down. I. Dah. Inilah kerja I hampir setiap hari. Dengan server.
Doktor,
Yes,
Hana tanya berapa range number yang boleh port tadi.
between 8,000 and 8,100. Okay. Just pick any number between that. 8,000 and 8,100. Tapi nombor-nombor yang orang lain dah chop tak boleh lah. Okay. Ni nombor-nombor sign nombor ni boleh. 8,000 to 8,100. Okay, once you dah ready, please raise your hand so we can buat benda lain pula. Nah.